So today on the show, we're bringing on the lady. We're bringing on the Mrs. She's coming on the show. We're going to invite her on in a few seconds. And it's be a different show, different vibe. We'll see how it goes. I expect the best. We have great conversations already. So I can't wait to hear what we're going to talk about today. So we're going to eat some cereal too. We're going to eat some cereal. And I'm going to eat some donuts.
I like my cereal crunchy though. I do not like soggy cereal. I know you don't mind the sog. This seems so wrong.
I don't mind the sog.
So you done knocked the
This
shit
mic
out. I can't
mutes.
hear
No,
you.
it mutes. The thing mutes, right? These devices are too smart. They're like, yeah, if he hits it with the cereal, we'll mute. Shut up. Maybe that's why in movies they never eat. You always say, man, I love it when they eat because you have so many of them where they're not eating, they're pretending to eat.
Mm-hmm.
When you see somebody actual eating, it's different. It's a different way to portray that scene.
Mm-hmm.
But like you're paying attention to like how real it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I like when they eat. I don't really care for them not eating. I hate when they grab the cup of coffee and it has no weight to it. You know, it's just it just looks like they're picking up styrofoam. It's like, go back to acting school, man. Like it's clear that that's an empty ass cup. Or put some water in there so it has some weight. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I get they gave it to you empty, but pour some of that water in there to give it some weight if you can't act like it has some weight to it. You know, I'm looking at all the little things, and so I don't know. But when you go to the movies for the Film Society, every time you've taken me to one of those movies, they're serious about no food in there, no noises in there.
Yeah.
They are serious, so
Yeah.
can't eat in there. Right? People will look at you like they are offended, and they are. Not that
Yeah.
I've experienced it, but you know, not that I've
Yeah, you have
experienced.
experienced it. You've been in those
No,
theaters.
I mean, I haven't experienced sneaking eating in there and someone looking at me like they're offended.
Yeah, it's usually your guest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your job is to inform your guest, hey man, listen, can't eat that mint or whatever, you know, in the middle of the movie. If you're gonna do it, go ahead and take it out the pack.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in your pocket with all the lint and dirt in your pocket. Go ahead and put the lint. Go ahead and put the mint. Go ahead and put the mint in there, right? And then in the middle of the movie, dig in there and you may end up with some dirt or a rock in your mouth.
Only a man would say some stupid shit like that. Like, a girl would not say that. A girl would say, open it from the pack and put it like in a Ziploc bag, something that's not gonna make any noise.
Put it in your pocket, bro.
No.
Just put it in your pocket. Don't have a Ziploc bag. Put it in your fucking pocket. In the middle of the movie, take it out, slip it in your mouth, and keep everything peaceful. Don't be in the movie making fucking noise like what I do.
Mm.
But those private theaters, there's some people that's gonna hate this episode. They'll be like, "A fucking episode where they were eating drove me nuts."
You're not gonna have everything in there. You're gonna cut some stuff out, so it's cool. Just keep what you want.
A lot of things are happening today. A lot of text messages today.
Family is popping on the weekend because everybody working during the week. So
Everybody's on here.
yeah. All right. Hmm.
Z,
Yeah.
welcome to the show, Z.
Thank you.
I'm gonna ask you a podcast question.
Okay. Shoot.
Are you more Issa Rae or Lisa Rae?
That's easy. I fucks with Issa Rae. Issa Rae she's the homie. Like ABG, awkward black girl. I mean that we was on that before people was on that. Like I love Issa Rae. I love that she's real. You can see when she's self-conscious about something. You can see when she's feeling awkward, and you can see when she is badass, and she's badass most of the time. Like she don't mind making mistakes and learning from her mistakes, and you know. And then she says stuff like I think she was on Women in Film Awards, and she got a like entrepreneur award. Her speech was fucking badass. And everybody felt it. It wasn't even I don't know, I felt it as a woman, as a black woman, just as a person, as a creative, you know, in my own ways. It was just yeah.
I gave the carpet publicists, I think that's what they're called, the people that ask you for your name and then shout it out. Anyway, I gave the carpet publicist my name, and he announced, Issa Rae, everybody. And I took a deep breath, and then I stepped onto the carpet, hand on my hip, ready for the cameras. And no sooner than 5 seconds that I stepped on the carpet, I heard, "Oh, Layla Ali!" And everybody turned the cameras. And they all turned to this gorgeous goddess. And I stood in the middle of the carpet, like not sure what to do, until a kind photographer helped me. And he said, "Hey, can you move? I'm trying to get Layla." If you look at the footage from 5 years ago, you can see me in the background of somebody's interview asking to no one in particular, do we go just this way? Do I just walk off? When you try to act like other people look stupid with you, girl, she said go this way. Let's go.
Yeah, I fucks with Issa Rae. I'm not mad at Lisa Rae. You know, it's not like I have to be against Lisa Rae to like Issa Rae. I'm not that type of person. I don't have anything against Lisa Rae. You know, I don't actually know her personally. I know some stuff that she's done and, you know, stuff that's been in the media over the years. I've seen this or that or whatever, but she's just another woman out here trying to be. But Issa Rae, that's the homie. I don't know her personally, but that's the homie. That's the homie.
Yeah, I think both of them are great,
Yeah.
right? They're both entrepreneurs finding a way to build their brand.
Well, I'll say this. When you tell a person that you're no longer my friend, if I see you, you don't have to ever speak to me again.
Okay.
If you were on fire, I wouldn't spit on you. If I said these things to you, that means I no longer give a damn about you.
So, okay, this is what we said on Hot Topics another day when your name was brought up.
Wait, well, let me say this. I know that he cannot break up my marriage. No one can do that because you're only responsible, you and your husband.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And it'd be great to see them even collaborate and kind of play off of that. We don't know. You never know. It's
Never
about
know.
their vision. But you know, I see you as a combination of both, right? You got some Issa Rae in you, and you got some Lisa Rae in you. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
for sure.
Right.
For sure.
So I get to see both of those sides of you, right? How much of that you decide to, you know, expose to other people, you know, it's what they get, right? And that's, you know, something they can cherish. Like, oh man, you know, she was dancing. I didn't know she knew how to, you know, do that type of dance or whatever, you know. It's like, oh yeah, she got that hood shit in her too. Now, don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? We all know how to, dial it down,
Oh
right,
yeah,
to fit what we need to morph into. We're all chameleons.
yeah. We wear the
And
different masks.
everybody does it, right? Everybody does it. It's what you
You
should
know
do.
what? I don't know. I can't say that. I can't say that we all wear the different masks. I think there are some populations of people that don't have to mask. They don't have to wear the mask. They don't have to put it on. They don't have to. They don't have to do anything. They can just be who they are. You like it or don't like it. So I don't think everybody does it, but I know I definitely I do it when I need to. I have to. Um and I have to brush some stuff off to keep it pushing, and other stuff I'm gonna step to it, when it comes at me. So I got a little hood in me. I'm from A Town. I'm the A. I wasn't born in
That
the A, but I was raised in the A.
Yeah, raising the A.
So, but now I'm a
Raising
Cali
raising
girl.
the
I'm a Cali girl for sure, though. Now I'm a Cali
A.
girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I think I think that I think it's a good thing to be
what?
able to morph into the different behaviors or conduct adjustments. We're gonna ask you another podcast question.
All right, shoot.
Okay. You ever had any of these apps for dating?
We got married before there were. We got married in ancient times, so there were no dating apps. No, I've never been on a dating app. I have not even seen in person. Uh, no, I lie. I lie. That's not true. I have seen a dating app because, I have friends, and I've seen them show, the little swipe thing. But I've never been on a dating, and that's like super brief. But I've never been on a dating app. I was not single during the time when dating apps came out. I have people who talk to me about dating apps and their experience on dating apps, younger and older, mostly older, but some younger, you know. The younger people is usually talking to me after they experienced trauma as a result of being on dating apps. And
Dating apps.
yeah,
Dating apps. It's trauma out there. Not that it's not trauma everywhere else, but
yeah.
definitely with the app guys. They call it catfishing. They'll change. Like you think you're gonna meet John and Luke shows up. Like wait a minute, they still switch guys on you. App guys will switch. You switch out. Hey man, I'll go do it. It's like for a guy, I don't think guys care about catfishing. I don't know. Tell me wrong. I don't know. But I know for
I can't
guys,
tell.
from what I know about guys,
Hmm.
they're glad to have any girl company, right?
Okay.
So if I show up and I'm thinking it's Lucy and it turns out to be Cindy, I don't care. I'm gonna
The
sit there
guy's
and
not.
talk to
He's
Cindy.
not gonna know. Girls can
I don't
pick up
care.
on energy.
Right.
Girls can pick up on energy because you can see the picture of people look different over time, right? And so they choose these pictures to represent them. And then you can look at the person and be like, oh, he kind of didn't look like that in his pictures. But, whatever, you keep it pushing, whatever, right? But even if the person doesn't look the same, they're going to feel different. Like if you met Jerry online and Luke shows up, it seems like, maybe I'm ignorant because I'm not an app chick, but it seems like if we had a connection before we went on the date and I got a feel for the person enough where I was like, yeah, I'll go on a date with you. And then he showed up and the energy was off. I finish up the date. I finish it up as quickly as possible and then go on about my way and be like, it was nice to meet you. I didn't feel really the chemistry with you, but I'm glad I got a chance to meet you. I don't tell the person right then and there.
So you're saying you're gonna eat the food. You're
Oh,
gonna
fuck
sit
yeah.
down and eat the
Fuck yeah.
food
Yeah. I'm gonna
and
eat
then
the
say, I
food.
know
You
I'm
know
not gonna
why?
see this guy anymore. I know this is it.
You know why
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
eat
eat
this
the
food
food?
though.
You know why
Why?
I'm gonna eat the food? Because I love eating food.
Hey Jerry, I know you're not Barry, but you know, I'm gonna eat this meal. This is a great restaurant you chose.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see you again, but this was a great restaurant. Thank you.
But I'm also I'm a weirdo because it's like if I'm going on a date with you for the first time, I don't want you to pay. You know, and I know that's not a popular thing these days with females and males, you know. But you know, I don't need you to pay for me. I'll pay for myself. We could go on a date and I pay for me and you pay for you. And then if it doesn't work out, you didn't lose anything and I didn't lose anything either. And I don't feel beholden to you or like I owe you something because you did something nice. You know, I rather pay for myself. And you know, if that comes off wrong to the other person, fuck them. They not for me. Sorry.
It's
I
okay,
believe
guys. Some of these questions I ask these guest guys, it gets them going. So don't
it's a
worry,
trigger.
Z. Don't worry, Z. If you go flying off the handle, it's okay around here. My audience have heard all type of things on this show.
Okay. But I mean, I don't have a problem with going Dutch. I think going Dutch is a good thing, personally. I'm
I
adjust
don't
myself.
disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. I think especially the younger the relationship is,
Huh.
you should see if you could go Dutch. You know,
Yeah.
guys, you need to see is if you don't pay for it, does she get an attitude, right? And vice versa. You know, with the guys. You know, with the girls. You know, the other way around, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just think that a lot is shown about a person when you're not trying to do everything at first. You're just getting to know them, you
Yeah.
know? So it's, hey, this is how I eat, or this is, these are the things I like. And you're not doing it trying to impress the other person. So they get a chance to see you,
Yes.
early on and be like, okay, yeah, I like this or I don't like this or whatever, and they start choosing like whether or not they want to spend more time with you.
Yeah.
But I think if it's the way it is with the apps, and I've never been on the apps either, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
think if it's the way that I imagine the apps are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you fill out all of the paragraphs and you build the account. You decide what name you're gonna be on the thing. Like, do they get like your government name so they can bill you correctly? And then you say, okay, what
What's my
profile do
screen
you want?
name? My
Yeah, what's
profile
my
name?
right? What's my screen name? Brutus, right? So Brutus online, right? Or do I say the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest? Brutus online, right?
That's like you
So
with the Starbucks name. It's like that's why your drink keep getting messed up, man. Just be normal for that. Be seemingly normal for that.
you don't think my Starbucks name should be Batman anymore?
No, that's why you keep getting your drinks messed up. I'm telling you. My drinks are never messed up ever.
And you've never thought to do a superhero name?
I am a superhero, so they just don't know I'm a superhero. So I do have a superhero name, but they don't know that my name is a superhero.
I
It's
know
not
your
for them.
superhero name. I
Huh?
know your superhero name.
You know all my names.
Yes. And I know that you do have a superhero name. They'll never hear that name.
No, that's not for them.
Here's the thing about superheroes, right? I never wanted to be like Superman when I was a kid, right? I wanted to be Superman. I mean, he could fly and stuff, but I didn't want to be him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think kids, at least a kid like me, always wanted to be the villain, right?
Okay.
So when I looked at superheroes and they was like super friends and all this stuff, I was like, they all too positive, right? I need one of them to be the villain.
Deep within a bleak and dismal swamp, hidden beneath its murky waters, lies the headquarters of the most sinister villains of all time. The Legion of Doom.
And then they would show a villain, right? And it'd be somebody like Iceman. Okay, Iceman comes in, he's flying in on ice. Maybe
Iceman
he's
is,
not a, I'm about to say, maybe he's
he's
not a
one of the
villain.
heroes, bro.
Hold on a second. I was
What
going to
Super
say
Friends
that.
was you watching?
I was going to say,
I think he's part of
maybe
the
he's not.
Fantastic Four. He's part of Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
what crew he's in, but
Yeah.
Iceman, right? So maybe he's positive. He's on the good team,
Yeah,
right?
he's on the good team.
Yeah, Iceman. Okay, give me a villain. You watched a lot of those animated shows when you were a kid.
Bro, if you were the one that identified with villains, then you should be the one saying the villain, not me. I'm not going to help you with this. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, so I like when the villains would come in, you know.
I'll give you
let-
one. Magneto.
let- Magneto, what did he do?
Magneto was a villain. Penguin was a villain in Batman. You already know that.
Yeah, Penguin.
The Joker.
The Joker was a villain.
And then there was a Mr. Freeze that was a bad guy, cuz like Arnold Schwarzenegger did him in the live action Batman back in the days when, you know, we had our Batman. They've redone them since. But yeah, he did do the Dr. Freeze one.
Yeah.
So you're right. You're right.
I thought he was like a villain. You know,
He was.
You know, I didn't see him as a good guy.
No,
right?
he wasn't. And that's why I'm retracting my earlier statement when I was wrong. I was wrong and you were right yet again.
Guys, you'll only get that on this show. Okay. You won't get this on any other show. These women out here will never say that ever again. We'll play it back on this show so you guys get to hear at least what it sounds like.
It sounds like when a woman says that she was wrong and you were right. Okay.
Oh, well, listen, let's let her say that without me talking.
I already said it. I said it twice.
There it is, guys. If you didn't catch that sound, people, then that's it. You'll never hear it again. But yeah, so as a kid, I enjoyed the villains.
Why?
You know, I would look at Skeletor. You know, I would look at him more than I would He-Man.
Was that He-Man?
That was He-Man.
Why can't I join your gang?
Because you were a whip scientist and you could be a whip villain. It's the sorceress, you boob. They should call you Wimplash. Quiet, or I'll turn you into a suitcase.
He-Man and She-Ra. And She-Ra.
Yeah. I always liked the villains better. They just was more exciting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like Spider-Man, like I didn't really like him either.
No,
I didn't care for Spider-Man. Spider-Man was just okay. He has webs. You know what I mean? I didn't really see. I just didn't really see what he's doing. It's like, okay, you have webs. Okay, you just put spider web. It's like I was thinking like, how strong is a spider web, bro? You also write.
I do.
What type of things do you write?
Well, the first thing I think that I ever wrote was poetry. So I write poetry. I also write novels. I've written one full novel. I haven't published it yet. That's still something on my bucket list. And I've written a sequel to that novel. I think I'm 3/4 of the way done with that. I think I'm like working on the last little piece of it. I helped doctor a script, and that was fun. And I write short stories. I also write some erotica. I have some actually dope erotica, and yeah, just whatever I'm feeling. Of course, I journal and I write curriculum. So I write lesson plans and actual lessons and teaching materials and stuff that I use. But yeah, those are the things that I write. I write for different audiences. So The novels that I've actually finished are more geared toward young adult, but I think adult could easily love the novel that I've written. It's like it's a fiction novel. Uh I hope to write some historical fiction. Erotica is a genre. Poetry is a genre. I think within my poetry, I have a combination of romantic poetry, but I have a lot of other types of poetry that I've written over the years. Some of it is just my thoughts on different things. Some of it is inspiration. Some of it is as a character who's speaking or characters who are speaking. Different emotional challenges that I've gone through have inspired me to write poetry. And that poetry helps me navigate those emotions. So, yeah. And then, of course, erotica is for adults. So,
Is that fun to write, the erotica stuff?
Yeah. Erotica is fun. It's hard. Pause.
Pause. See, guys, I have to censor this show myself. I never know what they're gonna say. Pause.
But yeah, it's difficult because I want the story to be quality. I don't want it to just be I want it to have a real plot, a real story, but also include the erotica. So I guess on the one hand, deciding if it's erotica or if it's a romance novel, because there's a thin line. It's fun though. It's fun. You and I have written some stories together, and that was fun.
No,
Just
absolutely.
as something to do together out of town. Hey, let's write and then read to each other and then get frisky.
Yeah, of course. What are we doing?
Yeah,
It's
what are we
not
doing
really
here?
about the book. I mean, it's about the book, but it's not.